I mean, they'll even openly reject the substitutionary atonement of Christ in some places. In other places, they'll affirm it. In some places, they'll affirm that it's all by grace. Another that it'll then you'll go somewhere else and they say, oh no, it's by grace plus your works. And they'll tell you anything because there's no regulatory mechanism within the Eastern Orthodox Church. So a person goes in there, and as long as you sound smart, you'll be accepted. And as long as you end up with a thumbs up on Eastern Orthodoxy, people will be like, oh, that's cool. So if you read in the Akathist hymn to the Theotokos, where it calls her the propitiation of the whole world, literally describes her as the propitiation for the world. She's the one who turns away God's wrath. They'll say, oh, that's just flowery language. But that's actually not flowery language to them at all. They really mean it. Yeah. And it works out into their piety, where some people will pray 20, 30 minutes daily to Mary, 5 minutes to Jesus. But then when you get into the councils in the 14th century for Gregory Palamas, and you find out the canonized theology of Gregory Palamas, because 4 councils affirmed his hesychastic theology. They actually affirmed all of his writings and all of his thinking. And in his writings, he says that the source of the path of hesychasm is Mary, that she created that path to heaven, and that she would ascend up to heaven, and the pain of man's sin was such a pain to her heart that she constrained and drew him down to be incarnate. Now, where do you find that in Scripture? You don't find that in the Church Fathers either, but you have this Mariological hesychasm that's actually a part of the canonical tradition, the universally authoritative canonical tradition that the scholars, they don't know what to do with it.